just thought I would very briefly show what I'm doing, because obviously it's going to look weird when you see that I've got a tractor with a free 3-point link when it's only the Star and Max. What I'm going to do is something I absolutely love. I'm going to buy the front lifter by Pepe, who has a number I always forget. We're going to buy this because this does make this much more functional. So I didn't want you to think, oh, how come he's got the front 3-point link on this one? We've repaired everything, the other ones. Oh, how come my Star Max? Oh, I just did by mistake hide a worker. It looks like the worker has actually made my tractor like brand new. We'd done a repair. It must be on the settings, so I must actually check that, whether it's a Courseplay thing or whatever. I've got Courseplay beta enabled, so I'm literally going to stop the recording now, and then next, in fact, no, I'm not. Let's just. This map is beautiful. Let's actually just send the other tractor to. Let's grab the proxima and set destination of our field. I think I'm going to. Oh, actually, I've left the gate open, so that should actually work. Should. Right. Let's see. Right, let's see. So then we have one mower, which not my favourite kind of mower, but it is a mower. We can mow and we can bale. And we can fertilise, and we have... I've not bought bale spikes. I didn't want to do any more than what we've done. Obviously, I've said all of my starting equipment is second hand, but that doesn't mean to say I'm not going to buy new. Obviously, I'm not going to wait. We need bale spikes and some form of trailer to put these on, to take them to wherever. I've already looked at my playthrough the other day. Looked at the prices, are about what you'd expect. There's nothing. It's not super duper and it's not rubbish. It's about what you'd expect on a hard economy, which is really terrible for bales. But nevertheless, it is obviously grass is something that grows every 3 or 4 days. So yeah, every 3 or 4 months, should I say? Now then, come on. So yes, it is a beautiful map, it truly is. So we are definitely in the grass business. We do need another trailer and we do need a bale spike for this. We've got 2 tractors, both very low horsepower, probably only just capable of using one of these at the same time. We can't do the trick, of course we haven't got a front mower, but if we had got a front mower and that baler wrapper, we haven't got the horsepower requirement. In fact, I am a little bit worried that we cannot. Now I think one of these goes up to 125 horsepower. We may, but again it's going to seriously dint our money. We may have a go at that, or we might have to lease a tractor for using that, or buy. I know what I would buy, but it would seriously dint our money, and that would be the... I'll show you. I won't keep let's just, at the minute, one thing at a time. Let's enjoy the view of this beautiful map. And it is seriously is a beautiful map. Yes, I should tweak the settings so that it does stop repairing. I think that must be a Courseplay setting for the map. I think I do recall seeing that. We don't want it repairing everything like it has done. It costs us money that we can't really afford at the minute, so I don't want any... I think it did that on my No Man's Land Let's Play and seriously dinted 2,500 worth of money that I couldn't afford at the time. So yeah, we don't want any shocks like that. Getting close. I'm glad he's doing this, because actually I've not been to the field this way. I actually ran. I was doing a recce on the map, looking at what fields we could manage with low horsepower, because obviously some of these hills are absolutely tremendous and well more than little tractors can manage. So whoa. This is actually the first time up the map that I've actually been to see our fields. It is still hilly, as I said, this map is hilly, so I'm just hoping that our tractors can cope, because neither of them are powerhouses. If not, though, as I said, I know what I'm going to do. There were some fantastic tractors that did crop up. They were really fantastic, but they were well more than we could afford. A couple of really good deals. There was a T9 for 50 something thousand, something like 70% off, which you don't very often see on the bigger tractors, but it would say it was more than we'd got at the time. So whoa, yeah, wow, yeah, this is struggling now. I've got only a mower on. He's well laden. We managed to get everything all in one hit though. We've got the mowers, the baler, the fertiliser spreader and the front loader all on one. So yeah, this is us. On the left you can see my 3 bits of generators. We have a contract with these oh my life, I think I'm going to have to do something with that land. I've obviously gone a bit mad with the lack of levelling. Fantastic, so we've got that there, which brings in, well, it would bring 480, but obviously this is hard economy. And these ones should bring thousands, but again, yeah, I'm lucky if I get £1,000. So that's it. That's our 3 forms of generators. That's the max I will allow. And also, I didn't want to dint our money to such an extent that, yeah, I'll show you them actually, just so as you know how much they should bring in, but obviously don't, due to the fact that, yeah, they should bring in £1,000 each, but they don't. The 2 of them bring. So I would say it's, I don't know how much it is, because between that there is supposed to bring 480, but the total I was getting almost every month was about £1,000. So, and that's on good months. The bad months, I think one was 400 and something through the winter. So the wind obviously wasn't blowing that month, and obviously hard economy, you don't get what you would on normal. So yeah, fantastic. So let's have a quick look around our rather hilly field with beautiful deer in it who just appeared out of nowhere. We should pretend that didn't happen. Yes, it is. It is actually bigger than the field I bought, field 27 last time. Went on my run through when I was just having a play around of the map to see. And when I had field 27, I thought, this is a bit of a, yeah. So there's a bits and bobs at the edge that we've got to be careful of. Some bushes overhanging, which is going to mean we can't go too close to the edges. It's a strange shape. Is this proper grass? I think it is. I'm sure the one that I cut yesterday was proper grass, and this is, oh, I don't know, is this meadow grass? It's not tree. Have I not got field info on? Let me just check my settings, because we really could do with field info on. I did think I'd got that on at the very least. Oh yeah, it is on. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know if this is proper grass or not. If it is, then obviously the workers won't work, but I'm almost sure. Can't see the edges to see whether it is or it isn't. But anyway, it's fairly, we should get quite a few, and obviously silage bales out of this, and that is what we're going into to begin with. But now we've got 118,116. This is what we've got to play with. So this is the team. Welcome to the team. Now then, I said rules of engagement that we haven't explained so far. You've seen the field, you've seen our startup lineup. They're all second hand, as I've shown. From this point onwards, we can obviously buy new, although obviously we are exceptionally limited in what we can buy. Let me just remind myself, what did we have on special this morning? Oh yeah. Well, as of yet, we don't really need that. We're not going into traditional farming. Yeah, that's right. The T9 was this one. Look at that. Oh, 53%. Sorry, I was slightly out. But 159,000 for a T9. Nearly 500 horses under the bonnet. But yeah, it would, even if we took a slight loan out, which, that's what I was going to say. Now, we are on hard economy and things are very, very tough. So I'm not going to limit it any further. That would be absolutely torturous. I will allow leasing where necessary, but I don't like doing leasing. I will allow bank loans, though again, I will only allow bank loans if it seems to fit with what we're doing. I don't want to make things any tougher than they already are, because they already are tough. So I'm not going to make things any worse than they are. We'll give us a slight breaks. We obviously have got huge gaping holes in our lineup. We can only cut grass, and we have a front loader, but we don't have any ways of doing things, nor do we have a trailer, which is the first thing we're probably going to have to address. Although I'm not going to rush into anything. If there's one thing that's doing the sales has taught me, is that sometimes, and it is rare, you can get lucky breaks. So I'm not going to, when we cut the grass and we bale it in this first episode, the bottom line is we don't really need to do anything with that as yet. So let's actually see if we can actually get this. In fact, yeah, I'm going to do a. Let's actually get that. We will do a headland before we do anything else. Okay. Oh, I'd forgotten about this. Actually, we really want to be going around the wrong way, don't we? So that we can do the outer edge. It's a long time since I've had one of these type of mowers. They're not my favourites, but it was a mower, and I thought I'm not waiting for perfection. I'm just waiting to get things working. So, right, let's go in. I'm going to do a headland, and then I'm going to set the worker off. And then we shall start baling. The other thing is we haven't got a windrower. I'm thinking that probably, being as we're going into grass, is maybe one of the first things that we really need, which we may have to buy new. Whoa, be careful. Yeah, so we may have to, say with it being our business, we're going to have to buy some of the tools. I'm not worried about a tedder, although in time, if we saw one on offer, I would buy a tedder for the fact that you can then do baling contracts. That's a point. Are there contracts on offer? There are indeed. Okay, wow. Gordon Bennett. Reduced by 5,000. I am tempted. Okay, you don't have access to this land. That's my land according to that. I don't know why we haven't got access to something that's technically on our field, but hey ho. I won't argue. This is very, very brand new. Literally was released yesterday, so this is, yeah, by far exceptionally. This will be a learning curve. It's a long time since I've had one of these mowers. It's not something I would choose to buy normally, but it was super duper reasonable. And it's a mower. As I said, I'm not waiting for the perfect setup, otherwise I think the longest I've ever waited for a startup was 9 years. That takes some. It's literally an hour and a half of time that's lost forever. So yeah, this literally took about 10-15 minutes because I've got enough of a starting lineup for me to actually do it, and 2 smallish tractors that I thought will make things easier. So yeah, and also at least one of them has the ability to be upgraded to, I think it's 125. I think it is the Starer actually. That's what we've got, although it might be the Zeta, I can't remember. Right, okay then, so let's go on the edge. I'm not sure that one headland is going to be enough. I'm really not sure. Same going down here though. Now then. Huh? This is not a proper field then. Okay, let's see if Courseplay will do this. I've had very little luck with Courseplay. Let's see if we get the... Oh! According to that, it's a field, so what on earth is it saying? Okay, one headland and 10% overlap. It won't let me generate the course, which means it is not a proper course. Okay, let's try field work. Starting location here. So was I on the edge of the field then? This is the field that he's going to work on, so that's bizarre. I can set it like this, but... Oh. Okay, right, well, this is going to be fun then if we've literally got to do everything. Right, okay then. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is like No Man's Land all over again. Right, okay then, in that case, I am going to say my words because this is going to take a while. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side, which to those who have never seen one of my things means I'm going to go into time-lapse mode because you really don't want to see me going round and around this field lots of times. I should time-lapse it, so I like to keep a record so you can see everything, but obviously time-lapse is a bit of music, it's nice to watch, and I should speed it up so that the job doesn't take forever. Otherwise it really would be torturous. This will give me plenty of time to get practiced with using this as well. Hopefully by the time I've done this, I should be getting reasonable with it. Oh, I'm a bit shocked with that. Perhaps then we need to create a proper field. Actually plough it up. Either plough and replant grass. That also explains why it didn't show us grass. So then, we have our work cut out. Field 27 that I had yesterday, now that was a proper field. And did sort of, you could start through that straight away. So yes, it looks like we've... I still prefer this field. It has got, in my eyes, it's... I said I was going to time lapses and I'm chattering. Yeah, I will shut up in a minute and I will literally go into time lapse mode. But yes, obviously that's thrown me a bit of a wobbler. So yeah, I think we will be ploughing this up, but it's not going to be a very big plough. It's going to take me a while. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Whether we do buy a bigger... Yeah, we shall see. We can do. It wouldn't matter if it was a small plough, would it really? For once, we're only going to be ploughing this up once, sowing the grass, and going from there. I think what we will do though is we should probably persevere. We may get a second cut out of this. We might persevere with this until next year and start to plough and plant ready for next year. Otherwise, we might miss the second cut. So we shall see how things go for now. Right, now I am really going into time-lapse mode, so I shall see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, okay then, windrower. We need to buy a windrower. I think I'm going to... One of my favourite windrower probably is that's reasonable. And that also won't just wear out. I mean, we could buy one of the tiny ones, but bearing in mind we have got to do this for a few times. So we could buy the medium one, but I know it's a lot dearer, but that is... Do you know... Is it that much better than that one, though, to begin with? Or should we buy that... Struggle a little bit. Isn't that one of those where you can... It is, isn't it? Let's go for it. I've never had this one. I don't mean never, but I've not had it. I usually go for the next one up, but money is tight, so yes, I do. Right, we also need to buy a bale spike. I think there's a decent one of miscellaneous that I actually like. And that's the one that actually fits on a 3-point link, isn't it? It's not what you think it is. So, front loader tools. Now then, I've had that one. I don't like the fact it's got the 4s. The other one you can choose. Now, if I've gone square bales, then obviously, yeah, that would be the one to go for. Now, although it's that one there, the 700. Although the sapphire can double up as a... Yes, as a normal one. So actually, yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. 600 the stole pack. Yeah, it's got no extensions though, has it? I know ideally the bale handler would probably be the one, but I think I'll stick to... Oh, they can all strap down. Now I'm sure when I had one of these, they don't all support it anyway. The ones that we want don't support it, so I think we're going to go for the Sapphire, which is both very reasonable, also has the upstands, although we're not dealing with squares, but also can actually, I think, do normal pallets at a push, so it's a good all-rounder, and it's very reasonable as well, which is not the main reason, so we bought that as well. Other thing we're going to buy is, now I like for realism, but this is going to seriously, yeah, actually we're going to get income from this. I don't know how many we're going to get. Right, let's one thing at a time. Let's not worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send the. Now then, let's get him close to the road. I'm not sure he's going to escape and be able to find his way. We'll send this one off to go grab the. And we should start baling as we are anyway in this without the windrower, and then when this arrives back, we shall set destination. And we should go to, that is the shop, isn't it? Sure it is. Yeah, it is about there. Yeah, it is. I recognise the. Let's just make sure it goes off. And we're going to grab the tractor, which we don't want to grab that way. We need to grab it that way. And we should put everything else down. Oh. Let's try doing the right thing. That's that one. Right, lovely. I'm going to have to be cheeky because obviously we don't really own any land and we can't drop our stuff on our field, so I'm going to be very cheeky. Another reason I chose this. We're going to line up our tools against the back wall, which I know is very naughty, but hey ho, you needs must sometimes. We should drop this down. Obviously we're going to have to go and pick the bale spike up at some point with this, but for now, not sure if this is going to handle this bale because the requirements are a little bit tough, so I'm not sure this is going to. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think there's this 160 or something. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the what it is. Baler. I know it is quite a hefty requirement, although round balers tend to be less bad than. Let's have a look. Balers. It's not the Pottinger, which is 100. That would have been cheaper. It is the fast bale, 150 horsepower. Wow. Yeah, wow. It is what it is. It's what we got dealt. So, yeah. Now most will give you an allowance, so let's have a look at our tractors and see what the most they can be upgraded to. So it's the Zeta Proxima, the bigger one, which can go up to 117. Is that going to be good enough? Don't want to be wasting 20 grand and then leave ourselves not enough to buy the tractor that I would be buying if this wouldn't work. So 117, I'm still not sure that's high enough, close to it. And the other one is the Stara, which I think it is the Max, which is 105 horsepower, and that is it. So, yeah, that looks like, to be safe, I'm going to go for one of my, this is new, but it is a fantastic mod, and we're going to go for the Deutz. It's a shame this is not on second hand, but this is going to seriously take us much lower than I had anticipated. Attach 3 points and buy. Yeah, that's seriously bad. At least this will give us some options though, and next we will do exactly the same, because this also, I have tested this theory, will go for the front lifter, and we should buy that for that. Right, okay then, so let's let that go. Let's move out. We can do the smaller jobs like the fertiliser spreading and stuff like that, and also be the front loader tractor. In fact, looks like I think he's probably reached it, if I'm honest. we could send this to go and fetch the bale spike. Would be a good idea. Because we are going to need this for loading. And we're still going to need a trailer. And we are running out of money fast. Very fast. So, let's send the Zeta. And then we'll go and get the... go to the other end. Zeta... set destination. Okay, and let's grab the Star Max, and we should grab that, send that on, and we can go and windrow, and we should grab the biggest tractor we've got. So 3 tractor roundup, not bad. We are also going to have to probably lease now. We are getting very short of money. This is seriously bad. Right, so let's send this on. Let's try and move him out of the way a little bit. Oh, that's a point. I'm not sure if these are going to single thingy lanes, aren't they? Not sure how this is going to... they're going to bump into each other. Well, we'll soon live and learn. To our field. Okay. Ah, perhaps it is for the fact that he's in the way and he knows it. Okay. Stop him for a minute then. Let's get the Deutz. Now then, I just think let's use this cleverly, because obviously there's a lot of things. It's fantastic we've got this new though, that I do like. Now then, we are going to need to lease... oh no, we said we're going to do... yeah, we're going to do another cut. So, trailer is what we need next. Let's get out, and there's a for once do things this way. So we want a... eventually I know what I am going to buy, and it would be the Anderson, but that we need to be a long way down the line before that. So we want to buy as reasonable a... yeah, the mod one's really good, isn't it? 10 grand. That probably is. I don't think there's anything better than that, is there? I could go with the Pongers. They can auto load, but I don't. I'm aiming for realism. I'm trying to move away from that type of thing. I'm not saying I'll always. I do want to move as quickly as possible to something like the Anderson, which is obviously more realistic still. But oh, he's scared me to death then in the background. Right, let's grab this then, and we can do the colour on this, can't we? I don't want the extension, and I'm going to go for something nice and red, like the Zeta red or Massey Ferguson red. Yeah. Is that Zeta red then? No, we've not got it. It's close. That'll do. In fact, no, let's go for hot JCB yellow. Oh, no, it's a bit too garish. Yeah, I like that. I've gone for that on a few. I do like that. Right, so buy. Excellent. Right, here's our tractor. And that is all we've got left to play with. The rest is... yeah, so we shall send... have to do this one at a time, aren't we? Right, let's grab that one and put the front loader tool on. Excellent. Yeah, so we've basically got now every bit of equipment we seriously need to start our business, and 48 grand left to do that with. So yeah, let's be clever. We're missing one piece of very vital equipment, and that is a weight, and a fairly decent one as well. I'm going to go for my adjustable one, because this one is both reasonable but also adjustable. Probably go for that one there, 1.8 to 3.4 tons. We should try... do you know, I think we're just going to go the whole hog. No, let's go for the small one, and we'll just add on it a bit at a time. Not sure if that's... let's stick that on. Be as this is now our forklift, as well as probably this will also double up as a fertiliser spreader for fertilising jobs, which is a point. Contracts. Is there anything on that we can get for now? Only ploughing, cultivating. So, oh well, it's baling. Now that is interesting. Not for this session. Tedder. Right, okay. To be honest, unless I've got a front mower as well, I don't really think I want to be baling just yet. Would be something in the future though. We could actually buy a front mower and do both the mowing. We have all the equipment we need to do a contract, so it would be a decent way of bringing in some decent money. Right, let's set this one going then. Let's see if we can get these. Set destination, field 36, go. Can you do it? I think it was down to the fact that the other tractor was coming. This is going to be interesting though. If it is that, we shall see if we set that in the field, whether it reads. I'm just trying to work out also how the worker system works out. Yeah, it's now, the road is full, so that's a bit of a pain, because it means, okay, in that case we shall follow with this manually, and then we shall set the last one once the road is clear. I didn't realise how they work, but this is only a single track, isn't it? So we are going to need this one. Everything's going to have to be manual for the first couple of months, so in a way we are totally wasting our time for the fact that we have three tractors, other than the fact that we can send our tractors to do other jobs, so it's not a total waste of time really. We have a fertiliser spreader. We can lime and fertilise. We're going to of course have to lime as well. I am going to be placing the multi-fruit buying by H2 Studios, because it is fantastic and it will give us we won't have to run back to the shop every 10 minutes, because it is a long ride and all of our tractors are not terribly fast. So yeah, and also of course it does give a discount, and our back is against the wall to what we're doing. We are running low on any kind of funds. Is there a sneaky way to our fields? No, there isn't, is there? Not really. Yes, this is smaller than the windrow I would have liked to have done, but I say needs must. We really seriously cannot afford to go big. We're going to have to build up. I don't mind the battle, it's half of the challenge, isn't it, really, to go from see growth, whether that's equipment, extra fields. We've only got one field, we've got a fighting chance to build our business up, and we're starting small. So still we have got 3 tractors. That is one thing we have got, and I really do like the Deutz. It's a very good tractor for 45 grand. It does, in my opinion, punch above its weight, I personally think, anyway. Right, I'm going to literally have to end my session in a few minutes. It's nearly, otherwise this is going to be a monster session, but I would like to get all of this stuff back onto our field, and next session we will windrow and we will bale, definitely. Right, remind myself. Oh no, it's still straight on, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got to here, we shall send the last one. I would say that we could also sneak through that field there, but that would be a bit naughty. This is a hell of a hill though. Brilliant, so we're only just behind. Excellent. We shall see if my theory is correct then. Once we've got this one, as long as we're not blocking the gateway, whether we can send the Deutz itself. I could suppose while we're waiting for him to arrive, I could actually start to windrow. Okay, let's see if I'm correct. Deutz. I might actually be in the wrong location. Set destination. Set it by the entrance. Am I right? Let's see if he can set off, because I'm not sure if he's going to have to... yeah. Okay, let's set him first. That was a little unfair. He's probably the wrong side of the gate. Yeah, he is. Which is bizarre that such a silly little thing would stop him. But let's set him off right next to the road and give him a fighting chance. We should just about get 2 cuts of this meadow grass in before next year, and then we shall plough and sow probably in... Right, let's try now, see if we can get him to set destination. Let's set it in the field. Yeah, fantastic. That is excellent. Let's go to him as well though. I'm sure he's in the way a little bit where I've put him. Oh no, he's not actually. You could easily get past that. Right, so then there's our fork truck, as well as... Right, smashing. Let's grab this and turn it on. Oh, I thought I had unfolded. Do I need to change that to the other way? I might need to switch it off to do that. Oh, does it only go... Ah, yes, of course it does. Yeah, I get it. I need to be always going to the left. And with it, and it always pushes to the right. Okay, I'm with it. I caught on. Finally. Okay, we'll wait for the noise, and then we're just literally going to stop. I'm not... Well, I've got 12 minutes actually, so we should work for 12 minutes, and then we are literally going to... Right, I'm going to go into time-lapse mode. I'm going to say I shall see you guys and girls on the other side.